Sunset in the sense that it could be close. Both teams play it, you know, to some degree. KC came out
Pick up on defense, Fnatic on attack. It's been 2-2 for Pistols, one on each at the moment.
To show that again.
And
so great start already. First pick, that smoke's gone as well.
That's it. Out of all the players to get, that's a pretty good
I realized they were fighting with a lot of people here, so the
Chronicle
instant reaction is to head over towards C. They got to be careful of trips.
And I think they kind of do now. But still, first blood drawn. You're happy with that. Fnatic gonna have to approach this with only 4.
Yeah, Prowler, shot man.
Perfect positioning there. Just able to spot as they come in towards the site.
Ooh,
gets out of danger.
Great.
Hero has slipped
Yeah, I'd like to see Tamazi just leave this now.
Well. So they're kind of seeing everything here. Karmine Core keeping a beat on every single approach.
That trip in position just to stop Fnatic from extending 5 versus 3. They want to keep these numbers. Fnatic probably with a free plant if they want it. Tripwire's still up. Alpha knows about it.
Playing as close as he can to it. Plant is in. Time on Fnatic's side. The limit given to Karmine Core to start building back in.
EB they don't expect.
Now, smoke goes up. Prowler goes in. Alpha's position will be considered. Now he's in trouble.
That's instant info.
Here.
Chronicle still has a smoke.
Oh, but Hero! He's just got his pistol.
Oh my god, he might do it.
Outrageous work.
Yeah, does he wrap down the bottom? They're expecting at the moment. Oh, his timing's incredible. They just checked it.
And Hero's timing is just right. Chronicle has to stay
he has to do it all.
Can he do it again?
Perfectly. Are they even thinking about it? Magnum did for a whole second here.
What a shot!
Oh my god.
Oh, he's on nothing. He's
on nothing. Boy. That is very impressive, bro.
An ace to start.
That is very impressive. How? How, man?
That was a
30 bomb into probably another 30 bomb. Look at this guy.
Right here, Boaster gone, that smoke's gone, and still Martin with the opening onto Durka in the middle of the site. But then Hero, uncontested, gets 2 for free. That's just the start. And KC, how do you rebound from that mentally? They need to do it quickly. They need to take this round, let out their frustrations, vent it out. Damn,
oh boy.
This guy.
And
then they need to bounce back. Here,
yeah, there's
they're
a
trying to take
lot
their frustrations out.
I mean,
there's a lot of people into this one.
Taking down the man of the hour from the last round. It's hard to not say hero of the hour. You know what I mean? It's just like
just the the easy ones.
Yeah, it was like whenever you casted Big, the team. You know what I mean?
True.
Like big
yeah.
esports, everything. It's a big round, big pick.
Same thing with Foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Not exactly the same.
It's a little bit the same.
It's not the same. Anyway, it leaves out on Boaster and Hero.
Imagine you had Big versus Foot.
Yeah.
Cringe.
But okay, so they make it past this round. It felt like they just want to get it out of the way, really. Do a bit of damage. A takedown too, to be fair. They got in their faces.
Respectable.
Yeah, no, it's not the worst thing in the world. Fnatic should be fine on the repurchase. I don't think they lost anything, because there was 3 of them alive at the end, but still. Bulldog out, but 4 Vandals beyond that.
They managed to keep all the guns into this one, and this guy has ult, obviously.
No surprise there. So they've got a big piece of kit to bring into this bonus.
Bonus round.
Do they really go aggro all the time with 4? Oh yeah, they must do. Look at this instant reaction. We had something similar over towards C as well. They can't keep doing that, by the way. We'll just get punished. Yeah, that's info. Hits 3.
That should be some decent info for Hero.
No, it did hit 3, yeah.
Positioning from Alpha. Even if they keep it in mind, it's that there's no
Dude,
good
and
choice.
we finally see people prioritizing the right area. I've been flaming teams for this a little bit.
Deal with the vast majority. The paranoid going in. He's in trouble here. Turns the flash. Still, Prowler goes through. Look at all of this.
Oh my god.
No
way.
How's he done that?
He did so good. And they just came from here. So they're not going to expect Alpha.
They have no idea. But he only gets
not
1.
bad,
He could have gone more there, but Narrate on the trade is
44, 30 HP. They're in the best spot.
3v3 for the time sign of the tick here. Narrate, Martin trying to hold this down. Boaster in a 1v2. He's got to try and get in there, and he can't do it. Diffuses in. Karmine Core.
Yeah, they maybe messed up a little bit here. I'm surprised they won that.
That was a must-win round as well for Karmine Core.
Yeah, it was.
It came down so close. That 3 versus 3 could have gone
dude, I mean,
way.
shout out to the full commit
duels, getting it
of the defuse.
But this opening, how is Durka alive? How is he even able to get 1 out of that situation?
How have they lost it? The
Molly.
Molly.
He was going to line them up, not just 2, but 3 of them. What? Round?
The molly missed slightly as well, or maybe it was a bit too early, I'm not entirely sure.
Hero got her off the back of that pistol around ace, and now Narrate has a Nightfall of his own.
Martin's got ult. But look at the buy they're coming in with. You couldn't, if you looked at who won the round, you wouldn't think it was KC,
they
would you?
literally just
Not at all.
accepted that it's a bonus. Low buy.
I wonder if this Martin Narrate ult combo could pay off
Yeah,
here
they've
for
just gone for the buy for
KC
next
in
round.
this retake. It's gonna have to be a C retake. Surely, Martin? Martin?
What are you up to? What's the plan here? Oh, just die, I guess is the plan. Fair enough.
Okay, Durka.
They got 3 people to
they're on
fight
him,
this. Yeah, both nearly caught out in the open here as well.
Bit odd, but here we go. A little bit of a scrap to begin with, and Fnatic have their foot in the door. They don't have the plant down just yet, and KC trying to close the gap. Tomasi's been able to trade most of these. He's keeping very relevant to this round.
What
He's
the
still
hell?
firing
Yeah,
off.
someone
He's
just
gonna go for the ult
someone
on
just keeps
this.
getting molly kills
Poster
on
and
the
hero
site.
position will be revealed. He's creeping so close. The paranoia is so good.
Oh,
Tomasi.
that's a good
Oh, he's gonna
flash.
see him. Oh,
It's a
Boaster
solid crouch as
doesn't.
well. All those
Somehow
bullets went
getting away with that,
way
just
above
so
him.
close
What's his
towards it.
ultimate? Does he get out with the spike?
Could do. You got 40 seconds. They go for the double swing.
Yeah, well, they just go for this though.
They'll be
But
fine.
K-Corp
It
kind of
felt a little
accepted
bit
that they were
risky,
going to
but they
lose
were
this, and it was all
fine
about
in
the
the
last
end.
round. So
I
they
was
should be
thinking for a
relatively
moment,
happy with the
Tomasi
damage
was
done.
about to say anything you can do, I can do better to Hero and just go for that ace of his own. Here,
Maya
just
player,
going back and forth
thank you
with
so much for the
every
prime.
kill.
Thank you for doing that,
Tomasi getting
dude.
the second trade out onto Chronicle there. I'm just thinking, wow. And then the follow-up in Alpha.
Yeah, okay, we got a
These
big
rounds
buy
are
round.
getting really
Maybe they
close,
did
and
enough damage
KC
that
somehow
everyone's real low.
not broken, whether in Spirit or Economy, because they got their rifles out here. Both teams
Trying to get everyone real
struggling to put it
confident.
together, but making it happen in the end.
Shin this time.
Wait, can you see that fade eye from here?
Magnum dealt with the haunt, but a late lean back towards A. That's Martin waiting over here.
Great positioning here. He has his teleport to get out as well for
Pretty cool.
a little bit longer. Dodges the Prowler as well.
This is nice.
Do
Got
they
room
expect
to
him?
play with?
Portal
The
closed.
timing is everything. Drift in. Dirk had no idea.
Yeah, and he's getting out of there. He
Ult's
can at
come in,
least
gets
get
away
info
from the
fast to
Z's.
go
He's got
1, 2,
complete
3,
freedom. Look at
Sees
this,
all four.
full info.
4.
Everything you'd have wanted.
DP out.
He's got his get out of jail free card as well. They don't fancy their chances now. That's a little bit risky.
Yeah, he
Martin,
at least
but
does
fair
this
play.
close,
No one
and
was
then he
there
still
to
has his
chase it down.
TP to
You
get
did
out of there
have
if need be.
Deeper support from Tomasi, but still.
It's mid-fight. It's going to make all the difference.
Could open up the map potentially for Fnatic, but no, they already get away. You can see them sitting a bit safer. Maybe feeling that could have been the next layer to it. You can have Magnum sat there with a high-low setup, I imagine, with Narrate. So if they do try and slip through, it's just not going to work out.
Fnatic need to slip past these trips. Otherwise, KC's not going to bite the defense towards B. And KC grouping up. They want to refight A. I don't think this is worth it for them.
Going back through. Going for the swing on it.
It's not worth it.
Spike's already on the rotate, on the run.
Still, man.
And heading towards B.
Still
Alex
cracks me
still
up.
in space
They
here.
got Fade out to retake
He's
this.
aware of it. He's got that paranoia as well. He's waiting for his team. He can get a great line with that paranoia for this retake.
Prowler goes in, Narrate, he's going to pop the ult. Did he get caught by this?
Made a
I
step,
think he
though.
did. Alpha got noted. Really nice investment now. Chronicle should get this kill on Magnum. You've got to feel 8 HP was all that he had.
And
so a win on the
someone needs to
extremity on either
go
side. But it's a 3v4
above and beyond
overall.
for
Fnatic trying
Fnatic,
to hold
otherwise
down
this
on
is
the side, but
done.
Hero's fallen. Narrate on the follow-up, leaving just post on time. Where are you off to? You're going nowhere. Narrate
Okay,
grounds.
really good round for
Fnatic
K-Corp. They
gets
needed to win it
Carmichael their
convincingly. They do.
second
4
round.
people
This
surviving.
might
Only
be
1
the
armor rebuy.
stabilization round that
Obviously
KC
gun
needed. They
armor.
win it with 4 alive.
Gotta look at this.
Clean.
That's
Fnatic,
full
their economy's
eco
not
for
looking
Fnatic.
great
They can have
right
2
now.
hero
So
guns.
this is a perfect opportunity for Carmichael to be able to run with some rounds here. Fnatic, do they purchase here? Durka definitely has the economy for it. They have that showstopper. Maybe a late investment. See if they can do something with that showstopper. But these openings, Carmichael are getting so much space. And Fnatic not doing a convincing enough job on these opening rounds. On
There's
Sunset,
the
it
double
was
hero guns.
beautiful. They were
Maybe
able to
tempted
take
to
so much
use the
ground off mid.
ult
They
in
were
this.
able
I
to
don't
take
mind
out a
this into an
reaction. But
eco.
right
It's
now,
again like it's like a
hunt
1
wants
for
C
1,
down,
but you
and
normally
then they
pick up
walk
a gun
away.
on the floor.
Not good enough.
Like
They
it's
need to do more.
a good
Hopefully that
eco ult.
resonates
I mean,
with
it's just a
them.
good ult, full stop.
An
Okay,
aggressive
K-Corp,
start from Carmichael.
very
I like that.
aggro. Wanting to get this
Searching
orb over towards there.
being bold,
Yeah, and create a
being
lot of pressure as well.
a little bit risky
Dude.
in approach, and they're going to continue this path. They're not giving any respect to Fnatic.
I like
They've
it though.
taken almost
Clear over towards C,
70% of the map.
stop
It's
them
gonna
from
be
hitting
funneling them over towards A.
B.
But not enough defense.
Picked up
towards him. Just
a
Narrate. He needs to be able to get one and get out.
But it's not just Narrate. This guy is leading the
Oh.
board.
Get out!
Oh god, okay, relax.
Steel is
Okay,
cracking me
let's
up,
go.
man.
All it's fine.
Steel's pretty
It's
pumped up
all
right now.
intended, don't worry.
Poster
Narate's
low.
got this. scared. They've got tree control, so they can at least pivot towards site now. They've got a good springboard towards that. Magnum trying to time this right. It's horrific for Boaster, but you'll take it every day of the week if you're Magnum. And they've got site control now.
5 versus 4 will be the retake. Showstopper on Dirk. It needs to be perfectly timed. He can't get caught by this drone.
Wait, they throw over the spike? Oh, wait, are we doing this?
Multi-kill with it.
Weird, Viper win.
It's all about your spacing.
Ron's got ult, Dirk has got ult.
Why do we plant? Why do we throw the plants in?
Points of the newer teams, you know, when Heretics were at their high point at the start of the year, same with Carmine Corp, but
timing.
This could be a dream come true, and it is.
Oh my god, he popped it.
And away we go.
Oh, it turns into a big round because of that.
2v2. Hero still with a frenzy and Dirk with a bulldog. This is where it gets difficult. They've got a step, yes, but they don't have the full sights under wraps here. Hero has found Shin. It's on to Massey, the 1v2. He's got the first fight, but he needs the second.
How many bullets this guy got? Did he reload?
He's got a bit of it. But the upgrade for Hero, the 1v1.
Whoa, this guy though.
Again,
just solo win him so many rounds.
This man is being the full stop.
It got a little bit weird because like obviously they threw the spike over towards Chronicle to plants. I thought they were gonna ult.
So much space
but
given up for Carmine Corp. This pick here, 5 versus 4.
I mean, Durka got a lot from his.
For the attack here, Durka catching this timing on Magnum, can't let that happen. He is the only person here. One of his teammates could have dealt with that, or
Hero, yeah, dude. It looks like they just cloned, like with his play style. It literally just looks like they cloned Leo.
Because they were in control,
mad.
And now Fnatic can turn this around. Sheriff's out. For Carmine Corp.
Yeah, but why does this feel more dangerous? Why does this feel more dangerous? Because they kind of get a little bit more loose with it. They're happy to be aggressive. They're happy to be dangerous. And actually, Magnum going to double down with the ult on top. Does he catch anyone on this?
Yeah, he's annihilating Shin.
Please, let me live. While this happened, Fnatic took the tour. They
Dude, there was a...
okay, sorry.
I'm telling you, Steel is
time to adjust to what's going on here.
invested.
He's
so immersed, man. He's in. Dude, it was really weird round to just pop this. Oh.
Creating security on the site, and that should allow for the plant. Double checking with the util. Prowler goes deep towards Waterfall. They know they've got space on this. Ult on top to make sure no one's coming through.
It's cracking me up.
Under wraps, but Alpha's still going to keep
3
going
people
on this,
here.
Shin just took down Hero. It's 3 players left alive for Carmine Corp. It ain't
And
safe
they're doing
just
all right.
yet, and the plant's still not there.
Get that orb before the plant, and you can get your lockdown, but it's too late for that. They need to look to stabilize elsewhere.
Shin's got a rifle, Martin's got a rifle. Sheriff on Magnum, Classic on the Raid.
Dart and Han only kind of saving graces in this opportunity. The late flank from the Omen.
Whoa, that's hard.
That works.
Okay, so Boaster,
Yeah.
Omen, Flash can flash Heaven to stop them off of this. Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Oh,
classic! Narrate runs and guns.
way.
There's Boaster left,
Okay.
1 to the right, 2 to the left. He's got the first. He needs the 2 follow-ups as well.
When's the smoke
so
go?
much for the IGL to deal with. So much on his plate. He has to stop the defense.
Whoa.
Oh, he gets it, and he gets to
Oh.
dip away. Try to do the dodge. Try to get out. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Boaster, you gotta get there in time.
They just defused.
Unbelievable pace save card Thrifty in the end.
Just.
The one alive at the end.
Oh
There's
my,
his
that was
bullets
manic.
just narrowly missing in the smokes. Down to the wire. Like a .01
That was a nice try on that.
Where he goes down.
A
and
real
it's
nice try.
KC. That comes out on top. The back of that one Vandal for Martin. This opening pick right here onto Durka turned everything
I mean,
around.
they did
were
get the
able to
ult
pick up-
because,
think
I mean,
got
they
a second
did get
weapon
the
out
gun
that.
because of the
That went
ult.
on Shin, right? And he got that spam kill right here because of it. So, and then Chronicle pushing through the smoke, getting just classic bursted, point blank, everything. Just the slimmest of margins, everything all around.
Yeah, it is knife's edge Valorant between these two. God damn, and we're in a timeout now for Carmine Corp. You know, these back and forth rounds have been wild. What a volatile series. It's just not settled at all yet.
It's a continuation from Sunset. It's like nothing's changed. Everything's just par
Quad
for the course.
OT just keeps going.
Going the distance, and one of these rounds, one of these teams is going to get broken. The other team's going to convert these rounds that they should be converting. These classic ecos, basically, with maybe like one hero weapon. But we've seen so much from this. Like already Fnatic, 4 of the rounds, ace from Hero out of a 3 versus 5 pistol round, and then he has to close out that.
Yeah, I like the timing of this though.
situation.
And there is
That's
so much
rounds, and
in the
that
actual
kind of
timeout.
broke
There's
KC a
so
little
much
bit,
to talk
and then
about.
they also
So
had that
other than the
equal
fact
round
that
win.
I mean, you're not
So
going to mention this when you're in the
with all
team,
these
but
things in
it's a
mind,
big round.
This
got all of this, right? We've got pure options for everywhere. So going aggro, taking the orb makes a lot of sense. This is trading orbs at the moment.
Really nearby here. We've got one away for Hero for his Nightfall. On the other side, Tomasi's one up from his. Martine one away. Narrate one away.
I'm telling you, K-Corp, I can't believe they 4-person default over towards A. I don't know if this is like normal, and I guess it's because they have the Yoru, but I swear you could just react over towards C every single time.
Trap, but they actually secure C mount.
I just don't think that the Cypher would fight.
Not just the Haunt and running away. It's all on them. How are they going to re-clear A? Karmine Core has been up in here with Rubble control. They've had the Yoru there. Now they have the Omen there.
Maybe I'm fully wrong.
They are really worried about the trap on this too. Clearing through towards, door, trying to clear through everything.
It's still kind of nice from K-Corp though.
Presence, yeah.
Yeah, this is good though as well.
Martine taking that space away. It's going to be hard for them to slip back into this without giving away the game.
Full info over towards A, full info over towards B. We're holding aggro on C as on B, sorry. This is unreal.
A's an open sight right now. Karmine Core, Martine, it's all on you, buddy.
Do they spam this?
So much pressure.
His TP just went. He's full committed. He's getting spammed. With one bullet.
He's still sitting. He's still breathing.
Oh boy.
He's still standing.
Here we go, man. How many you got?
They have no idea what's around the corner. Discipline showed.
Oh, that is so nice.
Taking down 4.
Yeah, that was perfect, bro.
That was
calm.
Perfect. So
the calm taps.
on him. And,
4 of them. Just got an extra one before he went down as well.
I remember 2 other instances we brought up trigger discipline and how the difference could be made if a team played a little bit differently. And right here, perfect. Waited for the perfect opportunity to line them up. He's making sure he's one bulleting not only the first player, but also the second and the third. And he's able to easily transition to that fourth as well. It looked so easy. Is that the opening, that break that KC needed to be able to run away with these rounds? Or is Chronicle going to stop them right here? He's the only one with the Vandal.
Talk about pressure on shoulders.
Yeah,
and now
4 people over towards her again. Yeah, see, this is something they can do all the time. Hit them over towards A. If you've got someone close towards B, you can just insta-react. This is actually a very doable round at the moment from Fnatic.
Deep paranoia over towards door.
Do we get to see
Darker close door with the Baki. Alpha biding his time on this one.
Here we go. Ults coming in. Lockdown, paranoia. Martine tries to commit. He's completely blinded. It's Shin to find
Still though, they gotta get out of there.
Individuals, it's a collective approach now. Chronicle's still alive, so that's where you gotta keep your
Ever as well.
Yeah,
I love this from Alpha.
He's picked up the Bucky. He's holding the line. He's got one.
How's he getting an extra one? Dude, time is so low. It's just done, right?
Chronicle's gone, and now Bolster and Hero gotta step up, and they can't do it, but the time.
Yeah, okay, they might have sussed him out here. I'm not sure they can do this 4-passing over towards A and leave B like this. Especially when they got some of these ults. It was a very nice goal from Fnatic here. Alpha did incredible, yeah. I actually don't think it mattered too much. I think no matter what, the time was going to be done.
Through that smoke to come in for the retake, getting 2 there, almost even gets away with a 3rd. This is just unbelievable the way that honestly that would have been
for a little bit.
Come in there though.
Oh my god.
There are 2 defaults, either 2A with Cam, Hobbit,
maybe this
or
is the
4.
break that KC
And then they only do the 2A with, if they have an Odin, right?
One Hero Vandal, the Bucky entry. And that's Ultimate's gone too for KC.
Yeah, that was so much.
Yeah, I like this a lot more. I like this a lot more. We actually have one early over towards here, 3-person push down. Until they start losing A, they don't need to invest 3. So I think this is a great change up from K-Corp. Without the timeout as well, so it's good. Good sign.
So no one finding real stability. Fnatic coming in with a better purchase now, but
Darker see the gun.
You've been good for it all game, all series.
Surely Darker's thinking about this though. Still got that paranoia. Still got 2 players by his side to play him in, and they try and scramble. Shin controls this now, refreshing that one way.
Hero was tanking damage there, right? 5.
It's Fnatic, half the peel away. They saw Sova, they saw Omen. Paranoia burned. They need to put a little bit of pressure elsewhere. They know Tamazi might steal that space from them. Fnatic maybe gonna put a little bit of pressure on B, open that door, end on C.
But you can see the impact that Martine's had. They have to like double, triple clear. They're so paranoid now. I don't blame them. I mean, that was A rough way to lose a round, but is it a quick door pivot back towards B? You've got so much space.
If they get to Waterfall
Maybe a
unspotted
crunch.
here.
But they're down to 30 seconds, and Magnum's watching the cross. He's seen at least something. He knows what's happening. Narrate gonna catch Durka, trying to secure that space. Plant's gonna come in, but Fnatic's down to 4 players. Both are trying to re-establish some space, control some of this map, but it's not a clean shot to start with. Carmine claw so close.
They did good to get one lovely trade again, 5 HP.
Holding on to this, but look at the HP. Hero's down low. Chronicle ain't pretty, but he turns it in time. Hero,
we got another one.
out. A 2v2.
And he's just staying alive.
Alpha yet to really show his hand
Alpha's the next one to play.
Hero keeping all their attention. He has to finally give away
Get it half, so he's got to swing. Ooh, non-believer.
But no impact. Alpha doesn't care.
Surely not.
This guy's ice
Oh,
cold.
man.
That's what you want from the Wonder Kid. But now Martin in the
Hero
1v2,
just
it ain't
stayed
easy now.
alive until we got his fade eye.
Shutting it down.
Nah, this kid is something
Answers
else.
out here.
How's he
Fnatic
this smart?
continuing forward with
He
2
did
alive.
so good. His team play, that's the thing that's mental about it. His team play is great. It's not like he's individually mechanically insane. He's definitely very good. His team play is so perfect.
Another round going in the favor of Fnatic here. Great slip through the gaps. Question marking why Magnum spots them and instantly tries to dart through the window. There's 0 follow-up. It's a waste of a dart, and then they don't have that when they actually go for the retake. Another 2 versus 2 closed out for Fnatic as we go into.
Shout out to Alpha here as well. Shout out to Alpha here as well for
down to Sheriff.
realizing that they weren't going to stick that with the pressure. This guy and him.
How this game has gone doesn't really mean anything about
Oma, hello, how we doing?
Sheriffs or not. Another step closer for Alpha in that ult.
Fnatic have that C control, need to retake A, push them back. They know Casey's been up here constantly, but Fnatic has been winning so often, going through B, extending either through Blue, through Heaven, or through Waterfall. And it looks like that's the bread and butter right now. Are they even gonna push KC off of that A, or just let them sit there, let them simmer, because they're just completely disconnected from the rest of the battle? Just as I say that, a refresh of this one-way smoke.
Well,
but the spam!
Okay.
Chronicle, you are so heads up
Super,
about this now.
super on
Shin's
top of that
screwed.
one.
He's been spotted. There's only so many places he can hide. Does get away, but it's a pivot from Fnatic. They're not carrying on in that direction. It's over towards C. Dramasi's still here.
Magnum making his way over. Gets his dart off cooldown. Maybe they can do something, but I don't see it.
He's in so much trouble. He knows it. They're coming his way. Can he find any sanctuary, any sort of safety? Durka gonna dive forward, takes away Magnum. Tomasi actually gonna get saved by Narrate, but it's a quick
It's nicely
clean
done
up
from Alpha though. Make sure they can't pick up that
Shin
gun.
was the one who's over towards A. Far
They want to throw Alpha Spike? Yeah, throw Alpha Spike so he can get plant.
1v4.
Next round,
Very difficult.
go at all.
Like, what am I gonna do, man?
He got a sheriff.
Could also just do what they did over towards B. That's the issue.
Done really for him. I think he
Next
knows
round.
it.
I swear Alpha just used his lockdown like 2 rounds ago.
I think he did.
How does he have it back?
I don't know. He's just Alpha. All right. I mean, the guy is nuts. Yeah, as it stands, Shin's going to let this round kind of simmer away. There's nothing more he can really do about it.
Not even worth going for an ulti orb. He's on an Omen.
Yeah, it's not that impact sort of ult that you're going to be trying to pray for. It's not even worth it. So it will be 7 rounds to Fnatic. Chronicle, I mean, working towards his, sure.
Yeah. Go on.
Might get the shot on this. Deny. The denial. There it is. Lovely. Take that. And it's 4 alive for Fnatic, so money stays safe. Couple of ults getting nearer. Nothing really within touching distance. I don't quite remember where Durka's is. Actually, only 1 away for Durka, so that could be something to look towards. But this from Chronicle, set everything in motion.
I wonder if we will see some sort of trap play towards C as opposed to A for Common Core, because so much investment has been towards that A lobby control, despite Fnatic having Chronicle on Viper there. And then Fnatic ending through B.
Okay, Odin.
C
So
against
once
the
they pick the
Egos.
Odin, does that mean
So
that the cam's
wonder
going
how
here?
Common Core is going to deal with this. Maybe a trap towards C, open the revolving door, that could be another play.
A nice idea, wouldn't it? And
Come into the corner. New setup for them.
Makes me feel that might be the answer they're going for. But it's not like Fnatic haven't been putting a little bit of pressure towards B and making sure they get that like clear through with the Prowlers and everything else. Oh, Alpha.
Under the smoke,
27.
HP.
Yeah, and that's the
You
dude.
also
That was the
might
ult.
as well- That Prowler did not find Martin. It found Tomasi. But it's enough to
I like
make
this
them
change up
worry.
from K-Corp.
Martin
I tell you what,
will have
I'm
to give away the
seeing
game. Does he get away with his life?
little
Should be
changes, little adjustments from
Such a risky
K-Corp
position.
without
Still here, though.
the
Still sticking around
timeouts of the
on it.
coaches. That's something that has
Yeah,
honestly
back-
been missing from this
chopping
team.
block.
So that's
Careful,
really good
backs
progress.
away. This is getting really quite
Right,
dangerous.
they're bearing in
Two
mind
trips
that
up
last time they
for
lost the
Karmine Core.
Killjoy over towards his, they
Fnatic
go much
needs to
heavier
progress
hold over
past him.
towards B.
Otherwise, KC holds the setup. We've
It's
seen
nice.
this before from them.
Oh man.
So tense.
It's Odin spam. Still got that dart for Magnum as well in the spam. Hero.
The timing just so good.
Not again.
Paranoia. Narrate's in trouble, but he gets away.
He's got Seize, he's got Haunt, he's got Prowler
You could
still. He can
definitely
re-clear
prowl
this
of that.
easy. If Fnatic's not in here,
A recon.
they are in here.
This gets spammed by Odin.
Lockdown though.
Showstopper to follow up if they need it.
Oh, okay.
Hear it.
They
Durka
need this
wants to
space.
secure. Any help would be nice. Have to
Yeah, they
post
maybe
that
missed a
towards
beat
heaven,
on that one.
post towards
It's
CT.
literally a lineup that you can see from
The
heaven.
Pain Shell too, but Chronicle doesn't seem. Oh my god.
Alpha
you're
so
lucky.
low too.
Yeah, this isn't a comfy post plant. Look at the HP, you're right. And Durka gets just spammed out, cleared out, and now they're down to 3. Alpha still sitting on 27 HP from that early damage that came in over towards Mound. Chronicle. Oh, that's the Chronicle you wanted!
Oh,
The
sick.
sighting of that absolute
Wow, they stole it.
And now Shin, he's got 2 players to deal with who are doing dirty things to him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's been outdone almost. No, he still lives. Hold on, Shin. Are you serious? Are you serious? You thought
Alright,
that was
Chronicle,
gonna
what a
win?
round. 8.
Come on now. Chronicle's not going to allow that to
That's
happen.
impressive,
Big
considering
impact
how
there for
close it
him.
was.
And keeping
That was
Fnatic
impressive.
alive at 8 rounds to the 4 of Karmine Core.
That Chronicle spray. Oh,
Yeah, that third kill is
I
just
saw
beautiful.
Nats
Good
doing
at this
that
game.
a couple weeks ago on Bind, and now Chronicle is just like, man, some of these guys are so good.
God damn.
For sure, like, you can't fake clear that box. Even just put a couple bullets in it, and you'll get someone on the other side if they're there. Sit down. I can read lips.
I think I even was able to translate that
Yeah.
last word as well.
I
So
thought it was going to be a 5-7. I thought KC was
Same.
going to, you know, get some sort of handle on the situation.
Yeah.
So many back and forth. Eco rounds won. Thrifties going for both
Yeah, it's
teams.
pure menace in that
But
man.
Fnatic
Is angry.
It's really just solidifying their lead in this map. And KC, if they want champs, they got to pull something out, and they got to do it quick.
do you know how heartbreaking it is knowing that Fnatic have
Hey,
already got
it's
it locked
2-3
in,
for
ready to go,
Pistols,
and they got their
1-0 on this
ticket,
map.
They got it all. They're sitting there going, yeah, you got to make it past us. Though we are the gatekeepers. If you can't beat us, why are you thinking about going? And
Yeah.
that is the stark reminder here. And this has been a better Karmine Core. I think that's a fair assessment after first map, second map. But here, if they get held on 4 rounds, they could watch this fall apart in front of their eyes. You talk about pressure. This is where it shows. This is where you start getting that sinking feeling in your stomach. You get a little worried.
Big
You've got to get this pistol
pressure
round.
with the TP so he can fast rotate. Why do I
50
not see his
seconds
TP
left.
on this thing?
Stalled out by this Viper pit orb, but they're walking out A right now.
Oi, Chronicle can have a chance to do it again.
Trigger discipline.
Good Omen flash. It's a really good Omen flash, man.
Follow up.
Really
He
good
got it in the
Omen.
end. 2 versus 5. Right now,
Double
Fnatic
pistol.
looking like they're closing
The most
this round out,
important
no
map.
problem.
Shin putting up a good effort here, but it's still going to be, it has to be monumental, right? If Magnum wants to turn this, it's a 1v3 with 25 seconds.
Yeah,
You can see-
Alpha.
Oh, Hero.
Oh.
Hello. Okay, a
Hey,
nice
very nice,
try,
yeah, double
but
pistol on
nice
this.
tries don't get you anywhere at this point. Fnatic pick up the pistol, and another step towards closing out this series.
If there's a timeout available, I would use it now for Karmine Core. Right now, this is such a difficult position to be in. You have to save. You have to give Fnatic a 10th round here. You have to keep just classics, basically. Fnatic may be using that to their advantage in terms of what they're going to purchase up in this round. Are they going to fully invest, or are they going to go something a little bit lighter, knowing that there's not really that much of a threat behind it?
Full classics.
Karmine Core
Double
needing to
death
play
allowed.
out. It'll have to be 6 rounds in a row just to close the gap.
When you say it that way, it's horrific. It feels impossible. It feels so out of their ability.
Yeah, Boast's in trouble.
Tomasi still going to do some work. Boaster
Okay.
overrun.
They're
Show us
all
what
in
you
trouble.
do.
Why are they
Show
playing
us
like
what you
that?
do,
Oh
Karmine
my.
Core. This is champions that you want access to. You've got to be able to get past
Savior.
Chronic. He's just not letting it happen.
I didn't like
He is
so much
allowing
about that, but all
zero
good.
chances for them. Locks it down, locks them out. It's 10 for Fnatic. And it feels like a marathon now for Karmine Core to bring this one back.
Those are the types of situations that Chronicle excels in. When he gets to just plant his feet somewhere and deal with people swinging out at him one by one, that's when he does his best. He doesn't have to move. He doesn't have to really even think that much.
It wasn't even really about Boaster. It was more like
so many
hero,
times,
like heavy
cleans it up.
committed when he didn't need to heavy commit.
4 to 10. The gun round that Casey needs.
Double TP to door.
It is not a question of...
Omen Flash annihilated them again.
Booster goes down to Martine.
Shot.
Okay, chance made.
Here we go though.
Opportunity open.
Wait, where's that recon? That's sick.
Where do they go now? They can't get stalled out here. They can't get the wind taken out of their sails. They have to keep taking that space. In their way, though, is the man of the moment, Chronicle, who's been nasty. He's got the pressure on him, but he looks ice cold with it. Chronicle to the left. Finds a second. You can't get past him. Finally falls. And it's out
When
for
he's
a
pumped up, he's
1v3.
just insane.
Carmine Core desperately need this round. Dreaming of that 5th round.
Spots one, but gets spotted. Damage is good.
Oh.
God, why does this feel so dangerous?
Ah, it's fine. Nere's got it.
That's got to be it.
Okay.
Alpha's gone down. Carmine Core
Did they do enough damage? Yeah, not too bad. Two
Why is
guns,
Fnatic
double
up
armory
2
buy.
players with a combined 300 credits on that round?
Oh wait, did they
feel
force?
Like that might have been a little bit of a mistake. Like they wanted to.
Oh no,
close it
tell me they
out,
didn't. I hate that so much. They
forcing
didn't
it
NA
close
buy.
instead of taking their time, using that round lead.
Yeah, they've been doing that this year, man.
That is a curious situation because now they have to decide, are we going to just save here and buy next, or are we going to invest here? Because that's going to give Casey a little bit of space to inch their way back into the game.
10-2, you NA buy? That's so mad.
Light
I mean,
Shields,
10-4, sorry.
Carmine Core. Look, Vandals and Phantoms across the board for them. Fnatic on the other hand, Sheriff, 2 classics. Is this enough?
Huh.
Fast into C here for
Yeah.
Carmine Core. Past all the trips, all
Yeah,
the
Keiko,
Killjoy abilities.
really good chance to
Tamazi,
just get some
dealing with that
ults,
backline. Knows Dirk is
get
around
some
the corner.
money.
Keeping cool here.
Everything.
You want to see 5 alive. You want to see clean rounds. Build up that money. Get some stability. They're pausing, though, which opens up a little bit of room. Maybe an overextension from Fnatic, but there's danger to that. When the paranoia is sent in, there's a chance. They try and close the gap, but Carmine Core ready, waiting, catching as they try and push forward. Another attempt at the plant, this time commitment behind it. Time's on their side here. Just Durka and Alpha. Bulldog with one, Guardian on the other. And there's so many targets around that corner. That's incredibly hard to try and get through. Late round utility, and Carmine Core keeping that wall alive. First to fall, Martine. Anyone else?
They don't even need to win, they just need to do damage.
Alpha gets to take the steps being
Imagine
created
just
by that Guardian.
Spans.
Cleaned up. And now just Durka.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop it. Okay. 6.
I mean, they
6 for
did
Carmine
okay.
Core.
But still, you
okay,
have to wonder,
but-
did Fnatic give Carmine a little bit too much breathing room?
Yeah,
Let
that's
them
my
over
worry.
there, and it's gonna
Because
turn
now
on
there's
them
so much pressure on this round.
this round. Such a pivotal moment in this game, and Carmine Core calls a timeout. They realize how important this round is. They have that Your ultimate. They're 2 off Nightfall. They're 3 off Magnums. Hunter's Fury.
Really
They
good
need
time for a
this
timeout.
win. They know it. The coaches know it. They say, hey, timeout right now. This is something, we're going to craft something up. Listen to me, do this, and we're going to close this out because this is our best chance. Fnatic let us back in. They left the door open. We walked in. We didn't come in for coffee, okay?
I might be needing one of this game keeps going, though. I mean, it is looking like a real battle. You're starting to see that grit, that determination coming out from Carmine Core, which I want to see, right? They've been pushed to their limits, but that opportunity, as you said, that 15th round, a chance was given, and they made it work for themselves. Converted in the 16th.
He was talking for a long time
here
there.
They stand with a chance to get that one step closer. They'll have another Chronicle round. They might even get a hero round in here or there. I've got to say, Dirk has been a little bit quiet for me on this map. I've got to say, normally when he's on that raise roll, he has real impact here. It's one where he gets to play in that system we were discussing in the past, and it works for him. Harder to make it count in this, where we're seeing the rate start to hit. Martine coming online.
Okay, Odin on
Now 10 seconds we get this underway.
defense. Yeah,
This
I mean,
feels
they're just
pivotal.
now at
This
that
feels
spot
like it's
where they can just
actually
force
game
them down
on.
to an
Gap could be
eco.
closed.
Sorry, these two
Well,
goodbye.
that chance, that
Force them
little
down to an
window of
eco,
opportunity
get all
gets
their
shut in
ults. So
Carmine's
I want to see
face.
something with the
Looking
Yoru
towards
now.
this beat control from Fnatic to really set the tone of the round.
As we get this underway.
Oh my goodness,
This
what's
feels
going on with
pivotal.
my
This feels like it's
stream, bro?
actually game on, gap could be
Well,
closed.
We're back here.
Well, that chance, that little window of opportunity gets shut in Carmine's score's pace.
Looking towards this B control from Fnatic to really set the tone of the round, instantly clearing front B, instantly clearing C. Now they're going to have a great reaction towards A, but already Martine's on the way in.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I wanted to see. I mean, Chronicle can just get wrecked here, right?
Hey, shoot where I am, please. Someone catch this guy.
Oh my god, he has to... No, man, it backfired so much. Alpha did so good, and honestly, the molly from Chronicle was perfect.
As long as he did, that's ridiculous. A mistake in the final moments. That pressure starting to show cracks with Carmine Core. And now they have no access towards that A site.
Martine, he was just like, dude, someone come in and just spam where I am, basically, but Alpha killed one on the left, and then they couldn't push through the molly. Yeah, it fell apart. It fell apart. Chronicle did really good. Alpha did really good.
Right behind him in the Your Ultimate. You come out of it, he can't hear you.
Yeah, Artist, send me over a CV, man.
Right there, the hesitation.
Send me over a CV. I got you.
He tries to jump away and gets caught in the back. KC, they call that timeout. They use those ultimates. They needed that round. And now Fnatic, one step closer. One round from securing OT. Two from putting KC just down for the season.
I'm worried after seeing that.
And KC's out of timeouts. Like, they just have to...
Yeah, you just got to sit back and watch it all unfold now.
They don't have this support in the backlines anymore.
And that's a tilter of a round two. That's the one that could get you frustrated. But let's see how they bounce back. Can they bounce
the
back?
Omen flash into the nade and the big jewel.
He does best. Exactly. Finally showing some of that pizzazz.
I'll look over towards here.
Potential early damage done. We're still at a minute 20.
There'll be 2-4 loss bonus on top of this. They are
in this series so far for Carmine Core.
Shen coming over, he needs that Vandal pickup. He's on a Spectre right now. 2 smokes up though, 3 versus 5. It's not the first time we'd have seen a 3 versus 5 win this round, this game. But pressure without dying is the name of the game for KC.
And if this is an individual effort from Magnum, I don't think it's good enough. He's trying to draw their attention, sure. But what's the end goal here? Trying to keep them on their toes, pivot around potentially. The Prowler going to come in, doesn't make it far enough. They've cleared B site.
Oh, he doesn't get, Tamazi doesn't get through the door. He's stuck B side. You have to open it one more time.
And the smokes come back up.
They're just going to have to force through. Look horrible, isn't it?
Dirk has got Showstopper.
Oh, and they try and walk in. This is just nail in the coffin.
Oh, what the?
Durka, how are you bending rockets at this point?
That one kills apparently.
Bullets, but that felt unfair. 12 for Fnatic. 6 chances to close out. And 6 chances for Carmine Core to try and keep themselves alive in this. They have to try and get past Fnatic if they even want a chance at champs.
KC needs to start posting some slugs, otherwise there's nothing they can do. They got that Nightfall, but everything they do, they call a perfect idea, a perfect plan. They can't execute it. What are they going to do if they can't do that properly? Fnatic about
6 chances.
Just seal the deal.
And for K-Corp, it's single a limb, but they still have a chance to make it to champs or by champions points.
It's Guardians, it's
they need Foot,
Fnatic,
and Heretics to win.
A problem, but that was a great idea.
We'll get top 3.
Oh,
shot.
Shots, man. And now it's down to Shin and Narrate to try and hold on, to keep hopes high, but Boaster finds his man. That's Narrate down,
luck, Shin.
It's all in one man's hands here. The test to see if you're worthy of champions.
His hero's watching
it. Those steps.
He was watching it the whole time. Oh my, look at that goal.
Like
okay, nicely done from Fnatic. They survived the single limb. A-Corp not in their hands anymore. They gotta pray for Fnatic.
KC on Icebox.
And Fooden's Heretics.